A Jacksonville City Council member is putting a spotlight on homelessness. Ken Amaro tells First Coast News he went on a walk with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, encountering tents and trash in the Arlington area. Our Hajabah reports tonight. He says these camps are a problem.
Now I'm here in Arlington and I spoke with Councilmember Ken Amaro, who said he saw those tents and trash last Friday.
Your heart breaks, but then you look at the damage that's been done.
Councilmember Ken Amaro says last Friday during a walkthrough with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, he saw tents and trash in his district.
Homelessness it's a very complex issue, and you want to be empathetic to meet the needs of the unhoused, but you also want to protect property, and you also want to have community standards, if you will.
Amaro says debris left behind has also raised environmental concerns.
So the two issues, that first is trespass, they're on someone's property, and then secondly, they leave immeasurable blight behind. And at that location that I went to, some of that filth had gotten into Strawberry Creek, so now you've got a polluted waterway.
When encampments are found, the city calls in the PATH team, a partnership with Jacksonville's Fire and Rescue, to connect people with resources.
And whenever we find one of these, we immediately call the PATH team, and they go out there, and it's not a callous thing. They go out and they try to find resources to assist those who may be staying in these camps.
Homelessness in Jacksonville is a challenge that advocates say require both housing options and outreach.
We are the entity that keeps the database, which is a client-level repository of information on everyone that's experiencing homelessness. It allows them to be referred to both services and to housing as is available.
Dawn Gilman is the CEO of Changing Homelessness, which coordinates homelessness services across Duval and 3 surrounding counties. She says emergency shelters are short-term and most nights beds fill up quickly.
Yes, we need beds, and not just emergency shelter beds, because emergency shelter is intended to be something less than 30 days. Someone's in a crisis immediately. It's a place to get stabilized and then move on to something more stable, whether it's within that agency or at another agency.
Meanwhile, as the city and organizations work to address the issue, Amaro has this message for residents in his district.
Especially in District 1, where there seems to be a number of these camps popping up here and there. If you see something, say something.
Now, Changing Homelessness will provide a point-in-time count on the 29th, which is required for Jacksonville to receive federal funding. In Arlington, Hajabah, First Coast News, on your side.